Hey everyone, so all my wonderful little applique fans. So I am working on a new dot mandala quilt, so I thought I would show you one of the pieces that I'm working on, which is a orange peel piece, which is this piece. So I thought I would show you a little bit how I'm doing it. I have already cut out the one-sided fusible, and I have ironed it onto the back side of my fabric. So the next thing I'm going to do is take my 3-hole APLIQUICK scissors, and I'm going to move this so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to cut out, so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to cut out around the piece, leaving a nice edge of fabric that will be turned around. So it's a scant 1/4 inch. So now you can see I have cut out around my one-sided fusible, and this is going to be my guide. It's on the wrong side of the fabric. So now what I want to show you is how I'm going to turn the edge on this using the APLIQUICK tools. So the rods, you're going to have 2 rods, and if you need to get the rods, they are on my website. These are a total staple in my studio, especially for all my applique. I'm going to show you how easy and wonderful these little tools are. So this rod is going to have your double prongs. That's actually what you're going to hold the fabric with. It also has a pointy end on the other side. This rod has a nice flat beveled surface on that, and that's what makes it really easy for turning pieces. And it also has a pointy end on this. So you actually have like 4 tools here in 2. So the way that I do this to get these nice perfect little points on the end is I'm going to take some purple school glue. I'm using purple today because it's easy for you to see what I'm doing. So I always start on my tips, and I just put a little bit of glue right on the tips. Then I'm going to take my 2-prong, and I'm going to come right to where the fusible comes to a point, and I'm going to put and hold that there. Then I'm going to take my flat side, and I'm going to fold this over right at that tip, and then I'm going to just nicely pat that down. Then I'm going to take the side of this, and I'm going to make a little groove right where the fusible comes in. Then I'm going to flip it around, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put it right at that tip. I'm going to fold this over. I'm going to pat it down. And I'm going to make my little grooves where my lines are. And this is how you're going to get that nice, perfect little tip on the end. Now, I always start and go down one side, and then I will repeat it for the other side. So I just take my glue, and I'm going to glue on the fabric, and it's okay if you get it on the interfacing a little bit. So I get a nice glue line. Okay, then I'm going to take my double prong, and I'm going to hold it right there where this comes. And I'm going to take this flat side, and I'm going to fold that over. And then I'm going to take the double prong and kind of hold it. And see, I'm just folding it over. One of the reasons I love this method is because there's nothing to pop out. My hands never touch the glue, and I get a perfect turned edge. So you can see I'm just rolling the fabric over and folding it down over. So on this corner, I'm just going to hold that there, and I'm going to fold it over. Once one side is done, I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to glue the other side. And it's going to be the same thing. So I'm going to put the double prong right there, and I'm going to just fold this over and then kind of hold it in place, and I just press it down a little bit. And I go all the way down. And again, when I come down to this little corner, I'm going to put my double prong right there, and I'm going to fold this over so it comes to a nice little V. And so when you're all done, you have a perfect little orange peel. So if you can see, you've got perfect little corners on either end. Everything is nicely tucked in, so you're not going to have to worry about when you sew it anything coming out. So that was my little tutorial on the orange peel. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope everybody's staying safe and healthy. Okay, have a great weekend.